Ford Green described Scientology as kind of a society of snitches.
Yeah, it's kind of like that whole, it's sort of that whole communist China thing going on where everybody's reporting on each other so that they don't get in trouble. And it is. It's all tattletales, but it's made to be like, yes, you must do this for the good of the group, which is to justify it. But yeah, you look around and you see someone doing something that breaks a policy or is not quite right, and you know that the church would disapprove, so you write this up and you tattle on your best friend. I used to write knowledge reports on my husband. He would be appalled. He was like, "Oh, thanks." The poor guy. I would write these long knowledge reports on stuff that he was doing that was making. I knew he was unhappy and miserable, and I'd write knowledge reports on him in hopes that he'd get help. And instead, he would be like, "Will you leave me alone? He's just making things worse." But there's no line there. There's no loyalty to friends or family, because what they teach you is if you don't write it and it's found out about, then you're just as guilty as the person who did it. So it's that whole crazy system of that whole totalitarian cult thinking where everybody's controlled and in fear.